Oh, hell yeah.
I feel like it's been a minute since me and you.
Dude, it's been too long.
Too long. Too long. In a Tucson. I don't know. I'm done already.
I'm too gone and I was in Tucson. It was too wrong. But yeah, the road that I took was too long. Now I'm too much of a don. Ooh, and I haven't even begun. Oh, there we go. Let's end it. Let's end it there.
Mic drop. What up, Jobins? Episode 92. Back with my partner in crime, my mini-me. Brenden, how you doing?
Doing good. There's been a lot going on since
had a
we've been
busy
gone.
week.
I know, man.
Busy last week on me. I had to do a solo pod. Shout out to all the Jobins sending me all that love on the last pod. I saw that. You guys loved it. So now we got to get Brenden to do one, and then we'll maybe keep them going. Yeah. So, yeah.
And y'all got to come up, Jobins, with a good title name, because I like the one I gave you, Shooting the Schmidt.
Yeah, there was a couple good ones. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Drop them.
I always like hearing from the Jobin community.
Yeah. How's your week been, Len? Tell the Jobins. How's it been?
It's been good. Jobins, my week's been really eventful as far as work goes, because I'm working at a bank. And I'm just a teller, or not just a teller, but I open accounts and stuff. But I'm going to become a licensed banker, Jobins. That means I'm going to be able to talk about, like, investment kind of products that we have, be able to put people in the right direction and steer them towards our wealth advisors. And I'll be making quite a bit more cheddar. Yeah.
Thank God you're in my life.
It's going to
be... Thank God.
It's going to be a 6-month...
I'm going to be your number one client.
A 6-month ordeal, guys. And on top of that, if I get a 64 or under on my first exam, I'm just dropped from the program. So if I come back in December, if I'm like, oh yeah, it didn't work out, just know I failed that first exam. But hopefully I get all 3 exams passed, and the program will end in April. And by that point, I should be, all fingers crossed, a licensed banker, and be able to help y'all with your finances.
You're gonna pass it. You're so smart with all that stuff. Do they give you something to study, or are you just supposed to know off the dome?
Ooh, yeah, I'm going through Kaplan. It's Kaplan University. They're like the highest. They're the ones that do like a lot of licensing for like banks like Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo. They'll all send their bankers that they want to get licensed through that training, and then I have to take the SIE exam, the Series 6 and the Series 63. I know what the hell are those? What the hell are those? I'm going to learn that pretty soon.
Good for you. Good for you. And you're going to get a fucking bump in pay?
Yeah. No, I'll go up 2 pay grades.
You better.
Mm-hmm. So if I pass and everything,
that's fire, dude.
Hopefully do.
Congrats, brother.
I'm
proud of you, man.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Just keep moving on up here. They love you there, man.
Oh, yeah. A lot of hard work and building relationships here. It's been awesome.
Yeah. Well, you do that naturally. Tell the Jobins another crazy story you went through. Run that. Do you remember?
Ooh, you talking about the fraudster?
Yeah, talk about the lady.
Oh my God, Jobins.
They're everywhere out here, Jobins. I don't know what the fuck's going on out here in Arizona. We talked about it a few pods ago, probably about 3-4 months ago. Cops thought we were frauds. We got to get our fucking license plates changed ASAP so that we're not like a target. Mm-hmm. Because everyone, apparently, Arizonians who are fucking committing fraud love using Missouri license plates.
Oh my God, that's the most common one that we've seen. I've probably gotten like 6 fraud alerts because we get all the fraud alerts on our computers during the day, and 6 of them at least were Missouri driver's license.
Like what the fuck, dude?
In Arizona for fraud.
Arizona, get your shit together. And then what? They took like 20 minutes to even get to you when they're right down the road?
So this one lady came in and she had a check. She was a non-customer, had a check drawn off of someone else's account, who had not drawn this check up, had no idea what was going on. It wasn't even a real check. It was like fake. It had a real account. It had a real account number on it, but it was crazy. And
Could
then
you tell right away when you looked at it? Who were you? The one
I was on lunch break. One of my coworkers came in and she was like, "I'm on the phone right now with the police." And I was like, "What?" And then she was like, "Yeah, look at the monitor." And I could look in the lunchroom at the monitor the whole time, and I see her standing there. And she's the other Brenden I work with. Shout out Brenden. He was doing the transaction. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, our systems are down. It's taking a really long time." That made it maybe like 10 minutes. Then it was like that
bought you some time.
Another like 10 minutes of him saying, "I got to go in the back and count the vault to make sure that I have enough to be able to give it out to you. So if you just hold on."
That was a good one. That was smooth.
And then, so she was waiting there for 20 minutes, like I said. And it's like, geez, do you guys even want to catch these people? Finally, the cops showed up and she just like does a 180 and then she's booking it out. And it was the funniest thing. I see my manager run up to get outside and like chase her down. They did catch her because the cops were there, and that's the only reason that she left. But man, if it was me, I would have been like, it's taking way too long. I know you guys called somebody. I'm out.
Yeah.
So hey, thanks for her for waiting.
But then you were eating your lunch and you got a little show as she darted off.
Yeah.
Did you get to see her get it by the cops?
No, I didn't get to see her get arrested, but I did see the cop that pulled us over at Fry's. I was like, "Hey, it's not us doing the. You think we're fraudsters? It's not us."
Yeah, you got another one though, didn't you, bud? Yeah, I'm still a little scarred from that. A little PTSD from being surrounded and just ready to pounce.
That's what I'm freaked out.
They were drooling.
Dude, the economy and how much hardships everybody's going through, I just pray for everyone.
Yeah.
But, like, man, the desperation that's going to be happening and, people wanting money bad, it scares me sometimes to think about the situation that people at any bank or anywhere where you carry money at a cash register, are putting themselves in some danger.
Dude, right now, I have to unplug from the world and just focus on me. Focus at my goals at hand because the world is you tune in. If I tune in even just for a little bit, I'm like, okay, what's going on in the world? I'm like, oh, man, it's not good. So then I'm like, back out, and I'm focusing on me. So
100%, man. When you got Putin doing James Bond villain type shit and, like, taking off access from energy, let's just not go down the rabbit hole. Like you said, you got to focus on yourself and not think about the environment around you and how crazy and turbulent it can be at times.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Jobins, update on my side. I went and got an ultrasound done on my side, and the results came back with no
abnormalities.
Let's
go. That's good to hear, though. On that end.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on living. But I just want to get this it's a stupid fat tumor. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. My unhealthy habits. I know. I learned, and I'm working on them so I don't get any more of them. No matter what Tim and Sean saying, how much shit they give me, I am working on it. But I just want to get the damn thing cut out. So I have to get an MRI, and oh god, Jobins, I was supposed to get it Friday, but then they accidentally rescheduled another ultrasound, so they had to. I was on the phone with the guy for a long time trying to fix that. He was really cool and nice. I really appreciated him, and then Friday morning they called me saying, hey, we got to reschedule because it's still pending on your health insurance. I'm like, oh, okay, no worries. So I'm just waiting hopefully they'll give me a call Monday. They didn't call me today, so hopefully Monday I get a phone call. They'll reschedule my MRI. Go get an MRI. They'll be like, okay, yeah, they know exactly. MRI is just pretty much pinpoint where it is, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not a doctor, but yeah. And then hopefully they'll go, yeah, that's a pretty big fucking thing. Let's get that out. Here you go. Go here, boom, on this day. I'll go in. My mom loves that Dr. Pimple Popper show.
Oh, yeah.
And she takes out stuff like that all the time. Oh. And she takes bigger ones out. Some people have them like softballs and shit. And my mom's like, oh, I was watching this episode the other day and a guy had a softball one cut out and he said it was pain-free. I'm like, all right, let's go. Numb me out. Let's get it out, baby. Because I'm ready to get healthier.
I'm happy that you're taking the initiative and doing that because it's hard to take the initiative and do something like that.
Doctors are nerve-wracking.
Not because, for me, I don't even have a primary care physician out here yet. Even
get you one.
Even though I am insured, Let's just like I'll be on the phone because when I tried, I was out the first month and I was so frustrated I gave up Jobins and I was like, I can't do this anymore because I was on hold like a billion times and it was like 30-minute hold after 30-minute hold. Oh, I'm sorry, this doctor's no longer accepting patients right now.
This doctor went home early.
Let me. Here's another office close by and I think they are. And then I call that one. It's 45 to an hour. Oh yeah, you know what? We actually don't have any patients available. Like we have too many patients. We can't take any more. And I was like, oh, okay. Is there anywhere else? And then I went down that rabbit hole, and I was about to lose it. But, I got over it, and you're right. I need to just push through it and just deal with the hold times. How long were you on hold for, too, dude?
Oh, dude,
it was a long time.
Yeah, on that, to schedule the ultrasound, I was to get my results for the ultrasound, I was on the phone waiting for 23 minutes, and they told me, oh, yeah, sorry, he actually went home early today. They'll call you Monday. And that's when I was like, okay, I got to be fine. Because if I wasn't fine and I was like an immediate danger, they'd be like, oh, yeah, hey, get in here. So that's when I was kind of like, okay, I'm good. I'm cool. Because he went home early. But yeah, and then also did the 40 minutes with the guy when he helped me get everything fixed. There was just a lot of problems and shit.
It's not the employees or anyone's fault like that. It's just the system in general. I feel like we got to do something about it.
Sometimes that shit happens. A lot of time, dude, when I was a kid, I remember going to so many doctor visits because of my ears. I practically lived at the fucking doctor's office. I feel like I could be an ear doctor because of all the shit I've been through. That would be cool. Oh, man, if I could get Dr. Bailey on the pod and we just talk, and I was able to talk about my whole life with him and everything. Damn, that'd be really cool. Dr. Bailey, if you're watching this, you see this, I know you follow me on Instagram. Fly out. Let's do a pod. That'd be cool.
That would be badass.
That'd be sick. But, yeah, I've been there, done that with fucking doctors. A lot of times they go smooth. They go fine. And then sometimes they can just be fucking annoying. But what is that we're working on there, Jobins?
Stoicism.
Holy shit. And here, let's just dive into this real quick. Let's rant.
Okay.
You ready to rant? Let's rant.
I'm ready to rant.
Tim Welch, I hope you're watching, bud. Captain Red Hawk, I hope you're watching, bud. Here we go. So let's learn the hard lessons with Schmitty. So, Jobins. You got a girl. You got a crush. This is some frat boy shit going on in this house. And I'm like, you know what, Schmitty, you're 30. Fuck it. Fuck this frat boy shit going on. You know what? Because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm not going to say bitches. Because women are not bitches. Even if if a girl acts like a bitch, okay, she's a bitch. But women in general, not bitches. But like girls, I'm not focusing on it. You know what? Andrew Tate actually had something cool. People are like, oh my God.
He started off with Andrew Tate said something cool.
I know.
Hey, don't cancel us.
Don't cancel us. Just this is one thing, and it's not against anybody. This is about looking at happiness.
Okay.
And how happiness and your emotions shouldn't even control. Like, yeah, you can have them, and you can feel them, but that shouldn't control your actions. And I believe I don't do that. At the end of the day, right now, I've been there. I've been there where I was depressed because of a stupid girl and letting it affect my life. And at that time of my life, I was doing absolutely nothing. I wasn't appreciating the people around me. I was just sad, you know?
Yeah.
Today, I'm a whole new man. I'm different. Yeah. Do I still get sad when something happens? Am I a human being?
Yeah, I give you that.
Can I have emotions? You know what I mean? Without being called saying I have a pity party.
I feel like you should be allowed, if you went through what you went through, a 48-hour period.
Yeah, and
to go through your emotions.
I'd even give it 24.
Oh, you'd cut it down a day.
We can cut it down.
Look, I like that.
Look at that, Jobins. I'm not that bad. And sorry, Captain. Sorry, Captain, if I made it seem like I was having. He goes, Schmitz and there's another pity party story. Sooner or later, and he's gonna have no one watching. Like, hold up, Tim, Mr. Stoic. Mr. Kicking knees out. So Jobins, just learn right here. If you're listening, and when a girl hurts you, right, and you got that feeling, you're like, man, that hurts. I'm not good enough. I'm not. Just because I feel like I'm not good enough to a girl, deep down, dude, I stepped on the scale that yesterday. 281.
Let's go.
281. That shit motivates me now. I want to see the 70s.
And you know
Let's
what?
Go 60s.
That means to me, you can tell those guys, hey, I've lost weight now because they said you reset, right?
Oh, yeah.
But hey, he's even down from where he reset. So let's go.
And I'm going to keep going. And guess what? When I get hurt like that by girls, it motivates me now in a good way. Yeah, I'm sad, but it motivates me differently. So I think I've grown. And can I get better? Absolutely, Jobins. You can get better every day.
And to be fair, I want to be honest, dude. You're not the only person that goes through those kind of moods, you know?
Right?
I myself, we had this party on Friday. That was a lot of fun. And I always try shooting my shot and being direct. And then people try to give me advice, which I appreciate, on like how to have game and how to be more smooth about things. And then when I talked to my coworkers about it today, they were like, at the end of the day, though, you should still be able to be yourself.
100%.
And to me, it was like, maybe it's better to just get turned down by being myself instead of getting with someone and not being my authentic self. And like, then it doesn't work in the future because it's like I've been playing this role that's not really truly who I am.
Can we talk about that? Can I give you my advice real quick?
Yeah, I'm listening.
And then I'll give you my advice about this, and then you spit the shit at me. Let's go. Because we're growing, Jobins. We're growing.
Every day.
Mr. Tim Captain Love Guru Welch, you weren't there you weren't there in a snap of a finger, bud. He'll be like, it's been 8 months, Schmidt. I'm like, we've been out here grinding and getting better. Every day we get better. You know what I mean? So you when you get drunk. So here's where I feel like is you. You are so awesome, and I want you to believe that about yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're funny. You're one of the. I think you're funnier than me. You know what I mean?
Hey, I believe that about myself.
Yeah. Okay. I know. But sometimes I'm like, man, if you're not drunk, if you're not like extremely drunk, you're not the life of the party. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
And sometimes
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, it's 100,000 trillion% be yourself. But dude, sometimes and it's okay. It's okay because that's what alcohol does. And your size, you know what I mean? And he's Mr. Irish. My boy can probably fucking drink you under the fucking table and he'll still be up.
Not something to brag about, but maybe it's true. Maybe I could.
It's not something to brag about, but you're a little party animal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, like when you're like, because you just love. The thing is about you're a good energy person. It's not like you get drunk and you're like, because there's those types of drunks who get mean and violent and angry. That's not you.
I appreciate the good energy.
Yeah, you are good energy. Like when you get drunk, you're the funny one. You're rapping. You're having fun. You know what I mean? But sometimes, and this is with anybody. This just isn't you. So right here, this is with anybody. When you're too drunk and you're in that mood, this is what my boy Brenden loves to do. This is what Brenden loves to do. He loves to get right in your, hey, oh my God, like, and it don't matter who you are. It could be me. He'd be like, oh my God, Shmini, I want to tell you something. He'll be like, you know. Or it could be the hottest chick in the party that he has a huge crush on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes, and it's not even a big deal. Sometimes you just got to learn when you got to like back off and calm down a smidge.
Mm-hmm. And maybe you're right about, because I said my authentic true self, but maybe my authentic true self should not be as drunk then.
Yeah, because I think and dude, I have that same problem because I was saying that at the party. This is self-reflection too. I know I'm spitting it, but I deal with it too. Why do I have to get drunk and get loose to be able to be comfortable and express myself in front of people? And it's like, and I was telling people, I'm like, I just wish I can just be like this without having to get drunk. How do you do that? Mm-hmm. How do you learn to be like that? Because I feel like if me and you learned how to do that, we would probably be like Sono. Throw us a fucking life jacket because we're drowning.
Yeah, you know what it is though. At the end of the day, I really like how it makes me feel. It changes your brain chemistry.
Same, dude.
It's a drug,
Same.
And it's like,
I'm different.
At least I limit it to parties, and I'm not drinking all the time and are dependent on it. Because it could be a real problem if I was consistently who I was in college still. Because like you said, growing every day. So hopefully I can work on the things that I need to work on.
My marijuana addiction is 1 trillion times worse than you drinking. Because you only drink at parties. You're not relying on alcohol at all. You don't need alcohol to get through your day.
Yeah, and hey, you're still working every day at it. Every day at
exactly. Exactly. So yeah, Jobins, if you learned anything from that spiel right there, I hope you did. But we're going to go back a little bit.
Let's go back.
I'm going back a little bit because I'm going back. We're going back about how you feel about girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. You take a girl on a couple dates, you really hit it off, and then you take a chance and you fuck up, and then you're put in the friend zone, and you're no longer a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? It stings.
It stinks. I know.
And then if you go hang out with your boys with her, and she's got a crush on your boy, you gotta let them hit. And they both like each other, you gotta let them. Because guess what? At the end of the day, never would I ever want anyone not to be happy.
Yeah.
No matter how much it hurts, even if it hurts, you know what I mean? So you gotta, if you're dealing with something like that, or you know what I'm talking about, where you're like, damn, oh yeah, Schmitty, I know what you're talking about. I had a girl that I liked came over, and I was thinking we were going to hook up, and then she fucked my best friend upstairs right up in our house. It stings. But guess what? Right there is where I got to make sure it's like you can't, oh, well, just a chick, just another girl. Mm-hmm. There's trillions of fish in the sea, baby. But can I be sad about it for a little bit? Absolutely, I think.
24 hours, we've said.
Yeah, 24 hours. But Sean's level of stoicism, and I was crediting your level of stoicism. You got good stoicism.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah. Because sometimes I'm like because that's just who I am, Jobins. It's hard. Like I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Expressive. You're very expressive.
And it's hard to like how I feel inside not show. And I got to learn I got to work on that. I got to just I got to keep reading shit, take deep breath work. But at least I know it. At least I can acknowledge it and I'm seeing it. Because Tim, I know Tim was just giving me hard shit on Twitch today, but it's like, no, this ain't a pity party, because at the end of the day, Tim's always like, that's why we love you, Schmidt, because you tell us everything. It's like, I won't say anything. You know what I mean? I can keep doing, like, look at us. We do our pod. I go to work at Sprouts. Go to Sprout. Like, everyone loves me there because
Dude, everybody does love you there. I was like, he is not always this heavy. He doesn't want to be working here all the time.
I know, right? And it's like, so it's like, give me credit. It's like, don't discredit me because I'm having human feelings, and then discredit everything that I am doing good.
You know what my thing would be on that? I wouldn't say so much that they're like discrediting you, but they're only focusing, or like that's the main topic is like talking about your personal life. Why can't they have you on there to talk about your opinions on things that are happening?
Or just fun talk.
Yeah.
Or having fun
but
talk.
It's always coming back to, you know, and it is because they want to motivate you and push you.
They are gurus. They're gurus. And they just want, and guess what? It's working.
If anyone can tell you how to be a healthier, stronger, better person, it's those guys.
And it's
100%.
fucking working. Tough love is best love.
It'd be nice to, I'm just saying it'd be nice to have a switch up every week or so where it's like, hey, let's talk about, you know, this instead.
Some fun stuff. Yeah. But no, I know that's just, I appreciate that.
But you got a good point, because it is like, hey, these guys are health gurus.
Oh, yeah, and they love us. We're their boys, and they just want us, they don't want us to keep seeing us make the same mistakes that make us unhappy. And because they know that when we are happy and when we're in better thoughts, how much better we can be. And that's just what they know. They live by it. And I want to live by it. They motivate me every day. Even when they think they're giving me hard love and I'm like, oh, in the moment, you know what I mean? We're giving them shit. At the end of the day, I love it. Because look, I'm down to 281. I haven't seen 281 since 2016. You know what I mean, Jobins? So, and I've been talking to more chicks than ever.
Yeah, you have.
I've been having way more confidence. I'm just still learning. And I don't know. I'll be like that until I die, Jobins. I'm not perfect. And if you're sitting there thinking you're perfect, whoa, you're not. You can have red hair and have brand new eyes and think that and be the Mr. Black Belt jiu-jitsu and eat healthy, but still not perfect.
True. I mean,
Still not perfect.
No one's perfect.
You could be damn near perfect, but you're not perfect. I think I told him, I'm like, Tim, how about, you know, if I have upset you, Jobin, I'll go to jiu-jitsu and you can submit me one time. I'll let you take it out on me.
Well, if he submits you one time, that's not going to be taking it out, because if you tap, he's got to let you go.
Oh, I know. He's probably going to. I say this, and guess what? I said this before. To any of the Jobins that don't know, the first time I ever got to roll with Tim, I told him, I'm like, bring it on. I want to feel what a black belt feels like. And boy, did I almost die. And it was fun. It was a good time. I almost died. The almost dying part wasn't fun. But at the end of the day, that was a memory forever. And I loved it. So if Tim needs to give my ass a little whooping because I've been a bad boy with my emotions, I guess let's see it on the mats, bud. I'll see you on the mats. Hopefully it's just me, you, and him, though, not a whole class. Oh, God.
Whoa, you don't like the audience, the spectator sport?
No, they're real supportive. After you get choked out and you wake up, they're like, oh, everyone's clapping. They're like, good job, good job. And you're like, oh, thanks. Bye. After I get my side checked out, I'm thinking about starting the jits.
Okay, I feel you. It's good that we've gotten to those first steps of just getting the side, too. That's going to be such a huge improvement, dude.
Yeah. Did we talk about you getting a fucking second stripe? Or
oh my God!
Maybe
I think we did. I think we might have brought up that I got a second stripe.
Well, I'm just congratulating again because I'm
thanks,
fucking
man.
proud of you.
Yeah, thanks. Shout out to Tim. He's the best.
He is. And you motivate me, champ. My little brother motivates me. I'm so proud of you. I want to see you get in a tournament. It's almost. I think it's tournament time.
You think it's tournament
We just
time?
need to find someone your weight. I think that's the big. If we can seriously find someone your size and your weight, I think it's go time.
Vinny, dude.
And your level. It's got to be your level, too.
Vinny's a great rolling partner because he's the same size. He's Filipino, too. Shout out, Vinny. But, dude, he says when he goes on competition, sometimes the guys can be like 5'6", 5'7". So it would be cool, though, because I'm always going up against bigger people anyways.
Check it real quick.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Oh, my God. Did it? It's still going? We got to be diligent about this because of all the craziness.
Got one battery left, though, so hopefully it'll last for a while.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, Jobins, yeah. But yeah, you just keep killing it, okay?
Dude, thank you, man. I want to get like Chris Hemsworth in Extraction 2. Let's go.
Jobin. Fucking Regal's getting closed. My old fucking theater job. My first job, Jobins. I was kind of like, wow, it kind of hit me. You know, when you're a part of something and it comes to an end, it's a little sad. Because, dude, I was a manager for I worked there for 6 years. Maybe 6.5. I don't know. I forget. 2013, 2019, 6 years. 6 years. I was a manager for 5. And I learned a lot of that job at a young age. I became a manager at like 22. And
yeah, you were a manager for a long time. 22 to...
A lot of good times at that place. Free movies whenever we wanted. We'd watch them. And the cool part was that movies would come out on Thursday nights and whatever, but as managers, you're supposed to test them. So we'd fucking play them on Wednesday night at midnight when the keys would come in. And we'd all get a group together and watch them.
Those were always fun nights.
Right? And you know what I think about? Movies have kind of gone to shit lately, and then everything with COVID. In 2013, in 2014 and 15 were like huge record-breaking summers for movie theaters with numbers and everything due to the Avengers, Infinity Wars, and all that kind of shit. And then Hunger Games, whole bunch of shit. I feel like in my 6 years of working at a movie theater were like 6 special years in movies. I did see the start of all the remakes, you know, when all the remakes started happening and then the live action Disney movies started happening.
Oh, like Star Wars.
Yeah. But there still were some really magical movies that came out that I think were important. So I'm like, man, I'm really grateful for the time that I worked at a movie theater. I'm happy that I worked there. I fucking quit my job, Jobins. I said, because after 5 years I was done. The raises were shit.
Yeah.
15 cents. And a manager, I wasn't making shit. And the responsibilities just kept stacking. And I guarantee you Jobins know what I'm talking about anywhere. It's because I'm seeing it at Sprouts already. Tasks always pile up, but the raise never gets shit. You never get shit. And you can only take that for so long and then so much change before you're like, you know what? I'm bouncing.
I would love to know the average cost it takes to train someone that's a new employee compared to how much you could save if you actually had a better work environment and retained your employees for a longer period of time.
100%. Oh, dude, especially with a grocery store, I'm learning. That shit's changing ridiculous. I've seen so many people come and go already just in my 6 months of fucking working there. But, yeah. What's really kind of crazy is I always thought that maybe one day I'd go back to the theater and be like, oh, yeah, I was a manager here. Because it opened up in 2008 with Harry Potter. It was like a Harry Potter opening weekend, and it was pretty crazy. So 2008 to 2022. I worked a pretty good stunt. But
2008 you were working there?
No, is when it opened.
Oh, okay. I was going to...
Yeah, I started working there in 2013.
That's right.
Quit in 2019.
Damn, you were there for most of its life, right?
Yeah, for a good chunk of it. And funny story is that, you know, I had a varsity football player when I was a freshman. Football player, and they had the hard hitters. They had the black jersey with the skulls on them, so you knew. You're like, oh, those are the tough guys. One guy's named Tanner Knox. Shout out Tanner. We became friends, but he liked to pick on me because of my size, and I was, you know, not tough, and I was, you know. And sure enough, small world, because he had a buddy that lived up the street from me. So after he graduated, we became friends, and I'd always talk to him. He'd come outside my house, and we'd talk for a while before he'd go up to Aaron's house. Sure enough, he was a manager at the theater. Did you ever know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, you knew that? Oh, okay, yeah. He was a manager at the theater, and he would sleep up at the top on mattress and shit. I just thought that was kind of cool. And so he was there for a little bit, and then, yeah, I was there for a big chunk. But I always just thought, Jobins, that I'd go back and be like, oh, yeah, I was a manager here. Like maybe if I had kids or something and just reminisce on the good times. And now that it's shut down, it's kind of crazy because it's like, man, I went in there. I felt good. I went out on my own terms. I was like, you know what? I've busted my ass here. I've worked really hard. I'm done. And I said, Greg, here's my keys. I turned them in, and I never went back. Not once. Now it's like I'll never be. It closed like on last Sunday.
I would love a movie like that because I feel like everyone's first job, like if they grow up, like if they have a job at 16 and they have that job all the way up to the end of high school, like a lot of people know what it's like to have a group of tight-knit like coworker friends that you have to go away from because they're all going separate ways and they're having better opportunities. I would love a movie where it like just shows that because I feel like that's something a lot of people could connect with.
Dude, when I worked at the theater, when I was writing screenplays, I had one called The Usher that I wanted to make, and I wanted it to be like maybe a series on Netflix or a movie. I mainly wanted it to be a series, but it was just my story and views on people like kids working at a movie theater and drama. You know what I mean? Stuff
They
like
made
that.
one about a grocery store.
Yeah, I think a movie theater one would be sick. But yeah, shout out to all, just because with me, Jobins, and how I am, and it's something that when I don't see someone like an old friend and I see him and they're like, oh man, Ricky, it was so nice seeing you. It's like right where we left off. That means the most to me. You know what I mean? And that's just how I am. Just no matter how much time or whatever has gone through, my Regal fam is always my Regal fam. Mm-hmm. And I'll like, cause I met so many cool people there over in a span. And yeah. So yeah, shout out to the Regal fam. Pouring one out for the theater. Let it burn though. Let that bitch burn though. You know, dark. I'm dark knighting it. We can all be together while it burns. You know?
It was a great place, but it wasn't that great.
Yeah, let's yeah.
Cool perks though. The movies were awesome.
Oh yeah, and I got a lot of authentic posters because I'm a collector, so those will be cool. And in time, there's already some that are going to be 10 years old next year.
Mm-hmm. Damn, it's so sick too. And then you got this poster with
yeah.
Papa OMalley behind us.
Yeah, shout out Papa OMalley. You're a legend for fucking getting that for us, Jobin.
Look, he's smiling with the punch coming at him.
I ate
such a tough guy.
I ate it. And that he hits harder than, obviously Sean. Just kidding.
I just wanted to shout it out because I think it's badass.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Thank you, Papa OMalley. Sean, by the way, Jobin, 6 days he leaves. Thursday. He's gone. He's going to be gone for a minute. 22 days we're away from the fight. This, Jobins, right here, Sean is on the fucking verge of greatness with this fight and this performance. I have a really special feeling. Our boy has been dialed in. He looks amazing. I'm excited to go see him on his Saturday sparring. And something that they can't take away from Sean is he started from the bottom. All his hard work, the dude works so hard. Mm-hmm. He's grinding all the time. He's working out, constantly thinking about his health, eating right, doing doctors. Then he's an entertainer at the same time, doing Twitch, doing YouTube, doing sponsorship videos, being the spectacular fighter that he is, doing the knockouts, saying the funniest shit, dressing, worrying about his hair. Then he's a fucking businessman. Phone call after phone call, dealing with this, dealing with that, talking to this person, that person, getting deals done. He is a workhorse.
I love it too because he's got that sense of humor and the look that you would think he's a lot of people misconceive him as a clown or not serious. This dude's got that Michael Jordan freaking GOAT mentality of competitiveness. I think if he wanted to do anything and applied his mind to it like he does MMA, he could be the best at it.
He'd be president.
Like
President OMalley.
His discipline and his ability to push forward and do whatever goal he wants to get done is something that I try to emulate.
It's inspiring.
It is inspiring.
He inspires the fuck out of me.
He's no clown, guys.
And Tim. We love you too, Tim. You inspire us.
Oh,
too.
well, yeah. Tim's the sensei. Come on.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. I think something special is about to happen.
Mm-hmm. He's been taking out all the blocks of Jenga, and it's going to topple because our boy's been putting in that work.
I was watching that Peter Yan and Corey Sandhagen fight. It's interesting because he's got that good body shot to the body. Yeah, Peter's got a fast one, and it gets in, and he's got it right off the bat. But Sean has the same. He's got the same weapon, and he gets them deep too. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of sensing some body shots trading, and dude, I just see for some reason I just feel like Peter's gonna wilt. I think it could be. Sean's got multiple kicks, so many weapons. He's got the reach. He can get in and out. We know how Peter's coming, straight as a line coming at you. What's he gonna do? Kick your legs, kick your body, and he's a good boxer. And he's gonna those hands are gonna stay right there, because he's so good. And when people unload on him, he's getting hit in the arm. He's taking it all, and then he just fucking unloads on you.
Well, who was the last guy to really push him was Corey. Remember Corey Sandhagen? And then that was all every round they went. And he was dude, his strength is not nearly where Sean's is. You know, Sean's power is going to be a real problem for Peter.
Yeah, and I think Sean shits on him. Shoot on Peter. I dare you to shoot on Sean. I think that's the biggest mistake. I don't think he'll do that.
The champion mentality, though, I wonder how that'll play an effect. Because, you know, you can never underlook a guy.
Sean is one of the strongest mental people I've ever met in my entire life. It is insane. Obviously, he's not perfect, Jobins. I'm not dick riding. Obviously, our boy has, you know, when it comes to family and it comes to love and feelings, obviously that shit can still control him and make him feel a certain way. But you can't break Sean OMalley. He is unbreakable. He came over here trottling on his fucking bike like it was nothing. Came over, said what's up to me. He's like, and we're talking. He's like, all right, champ, got to keep my heart rate up. I'll see you later. Gone. It was the cutest thing ever. And I'm like, and I'm screaming, you're knocking Peter out fucking October 26th. It was just like one of those moments, you know, sunset. Yeah. And like, that's our boy. Constantly working. I got to work on how things affect me. But to Sean, he shits on me with it. Oh. People can say whatever they want. It's gonna bounce. It ain't even gonna break them. And there's a lot of emotions that I still gotta work on. That he'll be like, why would I? And he'll just so easily go, why would I care about that? Why would I let that affect me?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. Why would I do that? And I'm just like, I know. God damn, I gotta get there. I'm sorry, I'm not there yet. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
But I think, that mental game. I got Sean. I got Sean on Peter. Sorry, Peter. I made a cool little jungle post today. Sean and Taquino and another guy they were training with, and they were hiding it. I put a bunch of jungle shit. I was like, Peter's fucked.
Watch out.
Yeah, watch out.
Damn, dude. I wanted to say, too, I just got into football because of our roommate, Blake.
Shout out Sono.
Yeah, shout out Sono. Now I'm an LA Chargers fan, everybody. I'm a new fan of football, and I've learned something. Get this. Did you know that if you're able to, if the defense is like subbing out people to have come in and you make a play call real quick and set your guys up and they still have too many players on the field, automatic penalty. But get this, you can decline the penalty, so you might as well throw a Hail Mary, which the quarterback attempted, and it didn't work. And I was like, oh, he could have got an interception. And Blake's like, yeah, but then it would have been a penalty and they would have just replayed the down. So if the defense ever is slacking and there's not enough and there's too many people on the field, call a play real quick and just chuck it. Because no matter what, you're going to get another down anyways. That's your football knowledge of the day.
Damn. Captain Moranin.
I know. I like learning stuff. I can't wait to learn about banking and stuff, but I also can't wait to learn about football.
You're going to dive into the football world with Sono?
I want to dive into the football world, be a little Stephen A. Smith.
Get a little jersey. Get a jersey. You need to get a Chargers jersey. Let's get legit.
Let's get legit. Oh, okay.
That'll be fire. I'll fucking make videos. I'll video record you guys doing shit, funny stuff with football. That could be something you guys do.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. I used to love, maybe it'll help me get back into football. Because I used to love football.
Dude, those guys are dogs, too. Dude, there was this guy, oh my God. He got tackled, and then he was the quarterback, and he was knocked out. And his fingers were all messed up. And I thought he broke his hands or something because his fingers were all, I was like, oh my God,
Football's
Soto.
brutal.
And he's like, no, he's knocked out, bro. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know who that was. I forget the name, but it was a starting quarterback.
So you're a Chargers fan. You're not a Cardinals fan.
I'm not an Arizona Cardinals fan. That's correct.
See, Sono wants us to be Chargers fans, but I kind of want to be a Cardinals fan. Then we can have rivalries, and I'm a home state kind of guy.
Can I interject and just say that the Arizonians, like everyone at my work, has said that Arizona Cardinals suck.
I don't care.
And
I'm a loyal fan.
They're not fans.
If Rams were still back at home, back in St. Louis, and we were watching football and you guys got me back into football, I'd be a St. Louis Rams fan right now. Even though we live in because they're my home. So like baseball, I'm not going to be. Who's the baseball team out here? Arizona Diamondbacks? If that's still
it is a Diamond. Well, yeah, we got to be Cards.
I'm a Cardinals fan because that's my home. You know what I mean? But since St. Louis don't have a football team, I can get away with making this my home. So I kind of want to be.
Actually, shouldn't you be a Kansas City Chiefs fan?
And well, how cool is that? How cool is this though? Look at it the way I'm looking at it. St. Louis Cardinals. I haven't escaped them, baby. Now I'm the Arizona Cardinals, baby. So like I'm a Cardinal. I gotta stay a Cardinal.
Are you a Phoenix Suns fan now?
You don't remember who was my favorite team when we were kids?
Oh, it was the Phoenix Suns, right?
Baby.
Because you had Steve Nash and Mari Stoudemire.
And then LeBron James came in.
And then you were Cleveland all day.
And wherever he went, I went. But now that we're back here in fucking Phoenix, fuck yeah, let's go Suns.
Let's
baby.
go Suns.
Let's go. I'll get a Suns jersey one day. We'll get more. Fun
I need to
with
get a Suns jersey still.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get a Chargers jersey. You're right.
Damn, we got so much to talk about, but not much time. Holy shit, Jobin. Sorry. R.I.P. Coolio.
Rest in. Oh my gosh.
R.I.P.
Yeah, we gotta
legend.
rest in peace, Coolio.
R.I.P. Elias Theodoro, however I fucking
yeah.
always say that wrong. Because I liked him, man. He was a ring guy, and he got in the UFC, and he was all about weed, and he was doing decent. He was like 4-1 or some shit. My bad, Joe. Probably not right. Go fact check it. But he had a decent record, and and he was released. And maybe it was a health thing, you know. I don't know. I have no clue why the dude was released. And then right before he died, it was announced that he was the first something athlete. I think it was either a fighter or something. Fact check me again, Jobins. My bad. To be approved with marijuana. Be okay with marijuana. Yeah, and I'm like, fuck yeah. He's making waves. He's doing something because he was always preaching marijuana as like medical thing.
Even before it was cool.
Yeah. And the fucking cancer got him, dude.
I know.
That's what I fucking hate. Cancer sucks so bad. It don't matter what you eat, what you do, anything. It can happen. And he's such a handsome guy. It's so young, and it's like
just to know, even if he was ugly, we'd still be sad.
100%. But that's just the thing. Like cancer don't care.
It does not.
Cancer don't care.
You could be Mother Teresa, and you still get struck with it. You know, like
you could be Jesus. What if Jesus did come back, but he got cancer and died before he could tell us he was Jesus?
Well, Jesus performs miracles, so I feel like
not if with cancer.
And his destiny was to save us from original sin. Let's not get into religious stuff, but
I know.
You know, I don't think he would have got cancer.
That was just a thought. But yeah, because I was pretty sad about that. That was pretty fucking sad.
Rest in peace to
I really liked him.
And rest in peace to Coolio.
Yeah.
Both those guys are in a gangsta's paradise now.
Yeah. I told Sean that's what he should walk out to. Real quick, oh dude, we got a couple minutes. Fuck.
Yeah.
Bo Nickel,
dude.
let's
go. Let's wrap it up.
That was so fucking beautiful the way he transitioned into that fucking thing when he rolled.
Oh my god, he had taken the guy down and then the guy reversed it, but he let him kind of because he got right into a triangle choke and the guy
got
was
that
done.
Arm under. Bo Nickel might be the real deal, baby.
Yeah, he's 26 and he's young, man.
He's gonna be fighting Jamie Pickett December 10th, UFC 282. Jamie Pickett. People are like, oh, it's going to be the easiest win. It's like, that dude's a brawler. You know, when he strikes, he's a brawler. He's grappling. Obviously, we don't know yet, but it looks like Bo Nickel's fucking outstanding. You know what I mean?
Dude, I don't know, man. I feel like once he gets someone who's really good on the stand-up and just knows their takedown defense like no other, he's going to be in a world of trouble.
You never know, dude. That's why it's UFC. And, you know, everyone's just shitting on Jamie Pickett right now. It's just like, oh, he's got no fucking chance. So I'm like, and who knows? We got to see Bo Nickel. If I'm Bo Nickel, I'm taking this fight fucking super serious. So we'll see.
And I bet he is. I'm going Bo Nickel all day, dude.
I'm rooting for Bo Nickel. I like him. And he's been really exciting so far. I thought he was going to be the fucking Tuesday Night Series king.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to stay there.
I know.
Run that bitch. I don't need the belt. I'm the champ here. I'm this champ. Come beat me in this motherfucker. But yeah, damn, this pod went by real quick, Joe.
It did go by. We had so much to talk about, and we've been off for a little bit.
We're trying to get back on a routine, Jobins. We're so fucking busy out here. Things are cooling down. Sean's going to be gone for 3 weeks, so things are going to start slowing down. We'll get back on a good grind. Okay? Jobins, episode 92. Thank you for the love and support. We love you. Hopefully you fucking got motivated and we helped you get through something. Because remember, don't let a girl control your emotions or make you think that you're less of anything, because you're not. You got to love yourself. Loving yourself is the most important thing.
And we appreciate you so much, Jobins, and I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart.
Doses.